Mary had a little lamb.
The fault. We believe that all men are created
equal.
To the magnificent mosaic that is America.
From radio beacon to radio beacon. I have a dream today. Change has come to America.
Believe me.
Help is on the way.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
It's a figment of your imagination.
Randi Rhodes Show.
Turn up your mind.
On day one, I will launch the largest deportation program in American history.
Overnight, President-elect Donald Trump announcing a key role in his new administration, writing that Tom Homan will oversee the nation's borders and will also, quote, be in charge of all deportation of illegal aliens back to their country of origin. Homan, the former ICE acting director, has been an outspoken critic of the current administration.
I got a message to the millions of illegal aliens that Joe Biden's releasing our country in violation of federal law. You better start packing now.
He was also a supporter of Trump's controversial zero-tolerance policy, which led to thousands of families being separated at the southern border. Homan recently asked on 60 Minutes about Trump's future mass deportation plans.
Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
And it comes as Trump is looking to consolidate his power in Washington.
We have taken back control of the Senate. Wow, that's good.
On Sunday, demanding that the Senate allow recess appointments, which would let the president-elect put cabinet officials in place without them going through the confirmation process or even getting a vote. The three possible candidates for Republican Senate leader quickly posting agreement. Meanwhile, President Biden is preparing to host Trump at the White House on Wednesday. It's the first encounter between the two men since their debate last June, with Biden's shaky performance forcing him out of the race. The president ignoring questions on Sunday.
You still believe that Trump is a threat to democracy?
All this as allies of Biden and Vice President Harris grapple with the path ahead for anxious Democrats.
To me, it's not just about the campaign. It's about what does the Democratic Party stand for?
What does the Democratic Party stand for? Holy crap, man. Holy crap. So here's the day one agenda, okay, just so you know. Day one begins first day of the 1,500 days that we have to live through in order to complete the second Trump term. Oh, my God. Everything about him used to be like a big red flag. Everything about him, hair would go on fire. Everything about him would be, not normal. It's not okay. That's not acceptable. He's not a decent person. Then we would downshift into not a decent American. And now it's preferable. It's just, how did we get there? How I say TikTok, and you'll never ever talk me off of that ledge. Never ever. It's the 18 to 29s. That's who they marketed to. That's who they went out and recruited. And recruitment's easy when you're young. You always prey on the young. You don't see the recruiting officers going after 65-year-olds. And it's not just because we have hip problems. It's because we're staunch by that time. Okay, we're skeptical. 18 to 29s, you could tell them, listen, girls will dance with you if you vote for Donald Trump. See, that's what's going on. The reason why girls won't dance with you is because they got all uppity and stuff. They start thinking who they are. They started having control over their bodies, and then they withheld them from you. Now, it's counterintuitive to think that you take control away from me and my body, that all of a sudden I want to give it to you. I mean, that just makes no sense. But nothing makes sense anymore. We're in a post-freaking truth world. Do you understand that? A post-truth world. For instance, let me just throw this one out real quick before we discuss, what the hell is happening to us. So Donald Trump said that he spoke to Vlad on Thursday. He said he spoke to Vladimir Putin on Thursday, and he told Vladimir Putin, do not escalate, don't do anything more. Don't go forward in Ukraine, don't do anything more in Ukraine, don't, do drone attack, don't do anything, Vladimir Putin, for his part, through Dmitry Peskov, his spokesperson, said they did not speak, they did not talk. Now, somebody's lying, and it's your best guess who that might be. Now you get to choose. Holy crap. We're right up there with Putin on the lying scale. Okay, and so listen. Here's the thing. This is how you need to talk about it, just in case you were wondering. So here's the thing. Vladimir Putin is denying that he spoke to Donald Trump. Now, if Donald Trump did speak to Vladimir Putin, that would be illegal. You understand, the Logan Act being what it is. You know, the Hatch Act means you can't stand in front of a presidential seal and campaign for a president, right? You can't do that. That's the Hatch Act. The Logan Act says that if you're not the president, and currently he is not, he's president-elect, but he's not the president. The Logan Act says that no one except the president can conduct foreign policy. It would be illegal to do so. So if he did talk to Vlad, it would be illegal. Not that anybody's going to hold him accountable for anything he does. Nothing. Okay, so there's that. But the idea here that we now do not know who's telling the truth. Okay, so you have to watch what Putin did over the weekend. What did Putin do over the weekend? Putin over the weekend launched hundreds and hundreds of 145 drone strikes against Ukraine. So if Donald Trump spoke to Vlad and said, don't do anything more because he's Donald Trump, you know, and the whole world shakes in their shoes when Donald Trump talks, and then Vlad launches 145 drone attacks, Trump's nothing to Vladimir Putin. He's nobody to Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin used him and this election to have an even lamer person, if you think Biden's foreign policy was lame, an even lamer person as the president of the United States. And he totally got over on all of us. He totally got over on Trump, right? And now what you got is 50,000 North Korean soldiers, swear to God, massed on the Ukrainian border, ready to invade and, attack the Ukrainians for taking the Kursk region, a region you don't even know where it is. I do, but you don't. And 18 to 29s don't even know where Russia is. They have no idea. If I showed them Ukraine on a map, their best guess would be Europe, South America. That's how bad it is, really. But what do we got here now? Like a new world order of the Marvel universe? I mean, what do we got now? We got North Koreans invading Ukraine for Vladimir Putin because Donald Trump is so important and he's somebody to be taken at his word. He's somebody to be feared. We got 50,000 North Koreans. What is this, the Legion of Doom? Orcs from Mordor? I mean, how far is this going to go? How crazy are we going to let this get? I mean, it's just so unbelievable. It's unbelievable to me. It's just amazing. So for those of you who are wondering, how do I discuss this? How do I, the way that you discuss the foreign policy of the Donald Trump is Putin got over on him this weekend. That much, at least, we know is true. In this post-truth universe, that we know is true.
Could you imagine Putin's the one lying and Donnie's sitting in Mar-a-Lago clutching his pearls? How dare he lie? How can he just lie like that?
And I told him not to do anything more. He denied that I talked to him, and now he's got these 50,000 North Koreans ready to sacrifice their life for him. Where are my North Koreans? Where's mine? I know. It's pathetic. It's sad. It's really pretty freaking amazing, right? I mean, and the other thing that you need to do, like starting at this very moment, because it's actually true, and it will also deflate Donnie's gigunda ego, is to say and refer to Elon Musk as the most powerful man in the world, because Elon Musk is the president of the United States. Elon Musk, I mean, it's easier to say Elon Musk purchased the president of the United States, but that wouldn't really convey the gravity of the situation that we are in. Elon Musk, a South African who has fond memories of apartheid, is the president of the United States. And you need to say that over and over again to anybody who asks, who's the president? Elon Musk. So we're off to a really great start here. Just really, really fabulous. And I'm with Sheldon Whitehouse. Prepare for corruption. Don't have time to listen to the live show? Want to hear more on your schedule? Go to RandiRhodes.com and buy a stinking podcast.